What does a $500 million mansion look like?
First of all, who needs a $500 million? Well, let's not say needs, because we don't need a lot of things.
$500 million
is a lot of square feet.
It's a lot of cash, man. It's a lot of cash money. What is the down payment?
10%.
What is the down payment? Oh, I was like, what is the mortgage? What is the light bill? Oh, we'll find out. Let's do this.
That's true. What is that? And apparently, is this Bill Burrs?
Is this Bill Burrs' house? I don't know. Somebody sent us this video. Let's find out what it is.
100,000 square feet rising on a hill in LA's Bel-Air neighborhood. It's the most expensive listing in America, and it's called The One. Asking price, $500 million.
This guy built this mansion, Paul, in Los Angeles that he was going to try to sell for $500 million.
Dude.
Whoa.
That is a freaking compound.
First of all, so is this Bill Burr narrating this story?
It sounds like
this is going to be funny.
Yes,
but
it is.
Look at how it sits. That's insane.
It's like a mini city.
You can see the whole freaking... Anyway.
Yeah.
People looking down.
What about the properties up underneath?
Right here and looking at your house. But look at the big house.
Like these down there? This is insane already.
You have to see this thing. He started building it in 2014. Ever since I learned how to fly, we've been flying over this thing. And dude, I'm telling you, yes, at the top of Bel-Air, and we used to fly over. And when they were building this thing, dude, it looked like a Ford dealership. There was like 100 pickup trucks there.
Who would live there?
And Paul, and it's also one of those big white boxes, the open floor plan, that whole thing that got played out. It was like when Guns N' Roses, Axl was making Chinese Democracy.
What?
And he was taking so long that music changed like 3 times, so we had to keep updating it. Like the house, like the housing market, everything changed. So this fucking guy, he's built this house and now they can't sell it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, who's gonna buy it? Like 8 people could afford that.
Paul, you have to see this house.
88 bathrooms? That's nuts.
Oh, it has 7 pools.
And this is one of the 5 swimming pools?
Yeah, there's 7 total swimming pool water features total. This is the main pool.
Like the master bedroom has a pool that overlooks another pool, and there's a full kitchen in the master bedroom.
This is the kitchen for the master bedroom, guys.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bar. It has a microwave for popcorn. You can watch TV, whatever, you know.
That's the master bedroom has a kitchen?
What is going on? So, exactly what are you doing? I had to take a minute there because I was just like, I don't know what you do here. Maybe if 25 YouTubers all came together, they could maybe afford this house.
But here's the thing, why do you need, and it is, I don't literally mean need, but what is the purpose of building a kitchen specifically for the master bedroom? What is the point of that?
I don't know, but yeah, 25 YouTubers, all with at least 5 million subs, maybe like 30. This would be like...
In millions of dollars?
I mean, yeah.
500 million?
A resort in Hawaii.
Well, there's a nightclub. It's the actual size of a nightclub. There's a movie theater. It's the actual size of a movie theater. It's the biggest environmental disaster I've ever seen in my life. So the guy's doing it. I think he was a little gacked up. I think he did a bump or something, man. At one point, he's fucking doing this. He's fucking... I don't know what.
Wait, why do they keep doing that in between the scenes like that?
I don't know.
Like, show you different things, but why was he... What was that?
What is that? Is he nervous about the fact that he just did this? And
He's nervous the fact that he wasted money building this stupid thing. How much does this thing cost?
This literally is a resort.
The guy has like $85.5 million worth of loans or something out there, man. I felt bad for the guy because, like, how do you get out from underneath that? Dude, it's this story that has been going on in LA. People that live in LA and that are in real estate and people that pay attention have been watching this thing go, because the whole thing was Saudi Prince. Saudi Prince is the only guy who can afford that thing. Like, who's gonna dude, if you ever let me take you up in a helicopter, we'll go up with a fucking instructor or whatever.
Who lives in it now?
Nobody.
It sold in 2019.
No, it didn't.
Is this okay?
I don't think it's sold unless it's old. Let me see a picture of it. Dude, he just made. That's a different house, dude.
Okay, this is not the 94 million.
No.
Okay.
500.
No.
He said 500
million.
Dude, $500 million.
$500 million. Paul, it had a 50-car garage.
This is the 50-car garage?
Oh my God, dude, that's like professional athlete, like professional sports organization owners.
Dude, and then the best part is, dude, the guest house was like your house and my house put together with this sick ass infinity pool. Paul, there was a track you could run. It was like a mile around the house.
Look at the running track.
What?
Oh, you weren't kidding.
No.
That's a real running track.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It goes around the house. You would never need to leave.
And
So it's
yeah,
nice
you
because
don't
you'll have
use
lights on one side, you'll have the water with the lights on the other side, and you could run all the way to where the front door is and back.
You had your own track.
I want a man cave with a pool table.
No, Paul, wait, it gets better. And then underneath the guest house is where your staff lives.
Okay, you want to see the staff quarters?
Yes, please.
So this is the staff quarters. It's 7 bedrooms.
Oh my God!
Because it's going to cost like probably $1 million a month just to keep the place going. And he's walking down the hall after walking through this whole epic thing, just going like, "This is a wash closet that's from Rome specifically made." Dude, the guy's walking around the whole building. He goes, "Look at that right there. Look at that light. You see that light? You wouldn't know it from here because the wall's so big. That light is 12 feet high. It's a 12-foot. You can't tell because the wall's so big. That's a 12-foot high wall. I had to make it custom."
Do you know that light is like 12 feet tall? Like that is all custom and made and took months to make. Like they don't make lights.
Doesn't even look that big.
That are 12 feet. You know what I mean? Like you see it on these.
Everything is gigantic.
And you see it on the wall. It looks normal.
And all I'm thinking is like, okay, so I play wiffle ball and I hit that fucking light. Now what do I do?
Oh my God!
I got to call the Home Depot in fucking Florence, Italy, to make a new one. Then they go downstairs, dude. They go downstairs beneath the guest house. Which, dude, was like 5,000, 6,000 square feet with an infinity pool. So underneath it, he was just walking down this. Now you feel like you look like you're on a ship. This is where the staff would live.
Like a boat.
Like these people wouldn't fucking kill you. He was like, guest quarters, guest quarters, guest quarters, guest quarters, guest quarters, just going right down the fucking line. And he goes, you could fit upwards of 4 people.
You could fit like 4 staff in each room if you wanted to, like, and they could be totally comfortable.
Oh, that's messed up. Those rooms ain't that big.
So my wife goes, that's like a metaphor that in order to live like that, other people have to be stacked up like fucking logs. And I was sitting there going, the only way you survive in that house is if you let the help live in the guest house and they can go in the pool every fucking night. I would be sending them steaks down. I'd send their kids to college. That's the only way I could sleep because there was not a panic room in that house. Like, what do I do when the staff attacks me?
Dude, that gave me anxiety thinking about the responsibility of that. Not to mention the taxes.
Paul, it had 2 wine cellars.
And we have 1 of 2 wine cellars here. This is not completed yet.
This fucking wine cellar, Paul, I swear to God, was like, it looked like it was 100 feet high. Like you could have enough wine, Paul, if everybody at the Super Bowl got boozed for like a week straight. It's just like, what are you going to do with all that? The movie room, dude, once again, had like 30-foot tower for candy.
This is our candy room, which will look great when it's all filled with different color candies.
For candy?
Dude, I went over to a guy's house one time who had like a home theater. So he did the MTV Cribs thing where he filled up all the candies. Dude, there's like 5 people living there. They got enough fucking candy for Halloween forever. I go, hey, can I get one of those?
Time out. For candy? Why is there so much space in this place? Why would anybody need to own this? The only thing I could think that you can do is turn it into some kind of like multiplex rental thing. Like, you know, if you want to rent out the movie theater, if somebody wanted to get married, they could get married out there with the view behind them. If somebody wanted to have a pool party on the other side, you could book it all up at the same time and have like 5 different events going on, and none of those people would see each other because they're different places.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, this needs to turn into like an all-inclusive resort, or because it's probably not commercial use in that neighborhood.
Oh,
I was thinking they should do like Airbnb, you know what I mean? But like
Airbnb
like
on
you said,
steroids.
yeah, like have different rooms for Airbnb because all those staff quarters that could each be a room and it would be like a mini hotel.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, Airbnb, and then the wedding venue also like. Pool party, yeah.
I didn't even think about the zoning on this thing because if it's zoned,
it's in a neighborhood.
If it's zoned residential, they can't do that.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy wasted his money.
He needs to go ahead and get started with Airbnb.
I'm about to say it's nice, but I don't understand what you could do with it.
Well, the whole process. What was he thinking? This is a long process. Architectural design.
Who was he thinking that was going to be able to afford it?
I don't know.
Like he said,
I'm gonna talk to this guy.
What is it, like the Saudi king, the Saudi prince? Like that's the only person who can afford it. Like,
and he doesn't want to live there.
I'm about to say, does he have like 50 wives with him or something? Like, who's gonna live here? It's gonna be him and his brothers and sisters. Gonna be 10 people living in the space that fits 150 people.
Oh my gosh.
There's like 5 people living there. They got enough fucking candy for Halloween forever. I go, hey, can I get one of those Hershey Kisses? He goes, yeah. And I opened it up and it was like, it was stale. I almost broke a tooth.
Dang, that thing is huge.
It's the stupidest thing ever, dude. So they were sitting there going like, at one point the guy, and then they got this fucking guy who's dressed all crazy, just going like, this is insane. Oh yeah, look at that lamp. That is unbelievable. The whole time, right? There it is, Paul. There it is.
He kind of looks like the guy that would buy it.
What?
You ain't got enough money.
Look at those hedges.
Yeah, he tried to get a helipad on it, which they wouldn't let him do.
I tried forever to get a helicopter pad here approved, and they wouldn't. But what I'm going to do is, right here, I'm going to get a gigantic helicopter with no motor.
What?
Yeah, a bowling. I forgot the bowling alley. A tennis court.
Oh my
Whoa.
God!
I don't know if you said it, Bill, but it did default last 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
165 million in debt.
He's got cars in.
Paul, he's just paying to dress the house. He rented those cars. All right, hit pause. Pause. All right. You see the pool up top?
Yeah.
It has a glass wall all around it. Where'd you go? Right there.
Look how thick this is. This is.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What is that?
Wow, that is thick.
Oh,
3
wow.
inches.
That's cool though. It's got to be.
Real.
It's got a glass wall around it. Like you're in the pool, you can see the whole person no matter how much you're underwater. That's off. That's your pool for the main, for that's the what do you call it? The master bedroom that also has a kitchen and it has its own pool. And you can literally jump off of that pool. I wouldn't recommend it.
Into the
Down
other
into
one.
the main pool.
Oh my God!
And then I think that other place, the building on, if you keep going past the pool, that's where the guest house is. That's 5,000 square feet.
Do you know how many square feet the guest
5,000
house
square
is?
feet.
It's about 4,000, 4,400.
Okay, there you go. See how it's got glass on the side, like the pool that's up top? Can you imagine, Paul?
Into a hot tub. Oh my God, dude.
All right, and if you look on the side, you can't tell, but that's also an infinity pool. That's like a moat that goes all the way around.
Yeah, it goes all the way around.
That other hot tub,
awesome.
Paul, that is like you could fit like fucking 50 people in there.
How many people is this hot tub for, Niall?
I'll let you know soon.
That's the greatest answer we've ever had on the channel.
You can't even understand the scope of how big it is. And on the other side of the moat, that's a track. You can just run around the house.
We have probably the world's most expensive running track.
Yeah.
Because you can't run in Bel-Air because there's no sidewalk. So now you can run from here all the way to where the front door is.
Oh my God, dude.
But what's great is it has like glass. So all the rich people there can look at you all annoyed as you run like fucking, you get your 10,000 steps in just walking around your house.
Now, where is this, Bill? This is up in the hills?
That's in Bel-Air. Okay, stop right there.
Oh, is that a golf? Was that a golf hole?
Yeah, that's a little putting green up there.
I see it.
But here we have a putting green.
Of course.
Of course, what would it be without a putting green?
Why wouldn't you have one?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I felt bad for the guy who built it, man. This guy just fucking...
Crazy view.
He just went off, man, and I don't know what happened. He couldn't sell the damn thing. But dude, like those pools and that grass is above the rest of the house. So they had to like dig in and create soil, even like the palm trees.
All of this grass, all of the water, all of the palm trees, There are rooms below you.
Like the driveway looks like a parking lot.
Yeah, and it's an architectural marvel, and it's all at the same time. It's one of the biggest wastes of materials of all time. And here's this guy here. This is the guy that made it, man. It's like if Josh Adam Myers fucking stop doing the goddamn comedy jam.
Oh man, holy shit, dude.
Dude, you have to watch it, man.
So now we're talking about the house, but it is a waste of material though, because if the house is that size and no one lives there, and I don't understand. It took him 6 years to build it.
I can't get past the initial design phase when we thought that all of this was necessary in one house and that it was gonna sell.
Yeah. I think that's where I'm stuck. It's a beautiful house, though. Did you see those things?
I mean, yes, incredible.
50-car garage.
That is like heaven.
What are you, Jay Leno? Like, what are you doing? No, 50 cars is not heaven. What the heck are you going to do with all that freaking space?
I'm saying, to fit all the cars. Like, you would have room to work on cars and then fix the cars.
I like cars, but I don't even know what I would do.
You don't need 50, but...
Well, we don't drive the 3 cars we own.
That's true, we don't.
What will we do with, 47 more?
I just think it's crazy to me because it's so beautiful, and it's almost like if I was someone else who wanted a property in Bel-Air, I would be mad that they took up all this space because I could have had my property, which would have been much more reasonable.
Yeah, and a lot of those homes are so expensive, but they're fighting for such little space.
Exactly.
So you don't have a lot of yard. You got that backyard, and you got the view, but then your neighbor's like right next to you.
Yeah.
And they got the same view.
Meanwhile, this guy is trying to buy up like 10 acres and put a helicopter pad in the middle of Bel-Air.
So when they knock this down, it's going to be so sad.
I will definitely watch. This is nuts. That's the guy that bought it?
Yeah, it's becoming this huge like soap opera now because now I think super rich people are just sitting there going like, this thing is now going to go for like so much less money. Yep. What can I get it for?
Yeah.
And the guys that loan the money out just want to get their money back.
We're down to a sale price of $225 million, yeah.
But they were even like suggesting like this property is so fucking big and ridiculous. Like at one point to save it where you could kind of keep it was, I guess he was suggesting that they just rent it out for like parties, like something with like a Netflix thing. I don't know what, Paul.
Yeah, dude, like this, like have weddings there.
But I'm telling you, this is a great thing to watch with your wife. It's fucking hilarious. And this guy is like, this is a month after I think the creditors were coming after him. So this guy is amped up, trying to sell.
Oh, trying to get sold.
Sell this fucking thing. I'm trying not to talk shit because, anybody can lose in business. So,
hey, Bill, I'm bad with money and I love shit like this. This is too much for me, dude. I would never want that fucking responsibility.
400-foot long jogging track. Sorry, you can't walk around the whole thing. 400 foot's kind of silly. You'd like run there and back. So
600 workers.
Yes,
that's a balcony off of the main bedroom that looks down into the office.
That's cool, though.
No, that was a waste.
Oh, I gotta see this thing.
That's something he flew in from fucking Italy. He met his soulmate and they were married 8 months and then they got divorced. This guy is like, I'm telling you, this guy is like, it's like the Tiger King meets a fucking developer. It's unbelievable. This guy has like nine movies in him.
Oh my God.
I seriously saw like 3 different movies and maybe like a Netflix series just watching this whole
California?
thing.
He got on pants and boots.
Did it say how many bathrooms are there?
Look how this guy's dressed. Like, what is this guy doing?
Oh, 3 bedrooms in the 3 bed. Oh my God.
Okay, those rings there. He had some guy. Oh, the name of the house, Paul. It's called The One. And he has it written in like fucking like gold in like the driveway.
50-car garage.
In the 50-car garage.
Oh my God.
Where's the entrance?
Holy dude, you know how like few people could afford this?
Yeah, no one.
Oh, right there. It says The One. The One Bel-Air. Dude, that's the walk-in closet for the woman.
Whoa.
Oh,
35.
Like a store.
Oh my God, dude.
Like Tory Burch.
That is awesome. Yeah.
The worst part is, Paul, there's a cigar bar in it.
Oh my God. Hey,
and they blow through it.
In the cigar room, and I did special ventilation here. I don't smoke cigars, but
Look at this.
This has all vintage Playboys.
Oh my!
And he hasn't like. He has like
5,000 bottles of wine. It says a bowling alley.
Yeah.
You never have to leave.
Never.
Exactly.
Ever.
You stay there for the rest of your life.
And there's the indoor pool, Paul, in case it fucking rains out. The 5 days it rains out that year. That wall is alive. That's moss that is alive on the wall. I can't believe how much of this I remember.
It's a lot.
I got exhausted watching
Live
it.
moss.
Oh my
Doesn't that
God!
maintain?
Hey, white leather.
Yeah, because it'll keep
White
it
leather,
growing.
Paul. You gotta. I'll tell you what kills me is where it's at in Bel-Air. That part of the fucking 405 that is caught on fire, and the fire has jumped that freeway like I swear to God 3 times in the last 10 years.
Okay, that's good news.
Well then.
So
The place
this
was
guy
big enough to have your own
was-
fire department up there.
So wait, he can fly his helicopter on top or no?
No, they wouldn't let him do it. They wouldn't. They
What is
wouldn't
this
let him
for?
do it.
That's the driveway. because it didn't-
Which is understandable. All those neighbors are. You think Dr. Phil wants that fucking thing zipping in and out of there if he can't do it?
Dude, it's 105,000 square feet.
Like a mall.
That's a lot of throw rugs, Paul.
Oh my
What a
God,
shame.
this guy is fucking balling.
It is the most bananas
That is nuts,
place
man.
I've ever fucking seen. And they said it was big enough, Paul, that you could have 2,000 guests just in the nightclub.
Because, I mean, when this is packed full of people, you're talking about easily a couple thousand people.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
In the non-COVID times,
Yeah, yeah.
of course, yeah. Thousands.
I think that's a little high, but I'm like, where are they going to park?
Here's how crazy that is.
It's true.
Bill, if you have $2 billion, you can't afford that.
Well, I wouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't buy it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
mean, you
if you had,
could get it, but I mean, it'd be all of your money.
it would be all of your money, taxes, everything that goes into it, yearly upkeep on that.
Yeah, you
Not
burn
to
money.
mention the cars, dude. That's like, that's like Saudi prince or like fucking.
Dude, you just hire a landscaper that is just a lifetime contract. You only work here. You never leave.
It's funny because it's true.
You never leave. You never leave. Yeah, because if you...
Dude.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that. Because even if you bought it today, just because you can afford to have it now, you have to keep money forever.
Property
have to-
taxes.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? If you ever run out of money or make less money, you're going to run out of money.
Right.
You're not going to be able to afford to pay for your house.
No. You're gonna have no electricity.
Yeah,
You're gonna shut off your water.
Can you imagine?
All the freaking pools.
Yeah, oh yeah, the pools. You had to drain those.
And you gotta pay somebody to maintain all of them.
No, I'll drain those pools. I'll drain half the pools. I'm like, I only like to swim in this pool and this pool, so we're draining the rest. We turn to those.
But where do you drain it? The house is built on top of itself.
You just stick a plug it in, just spray it down on Dr. Phil's house down there. Because then he said, you think
Yeah,
you want
Dr.
Dr.
Phil?
Phil? You think you can zip in and out if Dr. Phil can't do it? You're gonna complain because he probably lives up there.
He does.
Oh my God, that's too much.
What about the cigar bar, Paul?
I like the cigar.
He had like digital posters of all old Playboys on the wall.
That's actually.
This is the entrance. We have digital movie posters so you could change.
Oh, that's cool.
Dude, he had a whole glass thing of
That's
just
cool.
bowling shoes for the bowling.
But my favorite part of this house is the house's ability to change the world.
What?
I don't really think that the house is going to change the world.
It's gonna change his world.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't really believe that the house could change the world. Not per se.
Yeah, because he'll never get financing again for a long time.
Yeah.
For anything, probably.
I just don't, I don't really know. I don't really know about this. And we'll put the link to the original video in the description.
Yeah,
But, sheesh, man.
the one. Bel-Air.
The one, yeah.
What do you guys think about this? I mean, I think I cannot get past the fact that building a house this size is not an overnight thing. And he was not the only person involved.
Yeah.
So there was no one along the way to say, hey, maybe we should scale this down a little bit because you're not going to sell this for what it's worth. Like, I just can't even understand how he got to this point.
Do you think he was mad? Do you think people, like, he was, like, angry with the people?
Like, you don't tell me.
You don't tell me
what I could do.
Make it. I don't think we can make this happen, sir. Tony Stark was able to build this in the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I do feel like that, but you know what else I think? I think sometimes people can't understand that whatever is, like, worth to them is not going to be worth the same to other people. Like, people are not going to value what you value.
Probably not. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments below.
Yeah, what do you
Put
think?
that down for us. Let's have an experience together here and understand what's happening.
Is there more like this? Let that in the comments, too.
All right. We'll see you next time.